Okay, listen, 2020 is not playing with y'all. If you're going to do some dirt, you better do it in 2021, or you better travel back to 2019 and do it, because 2020 is exposing everybody. So Jay Morrison, I hope none of you guys invested with Jay Morrison, but let me introduce myself first. Thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl, Liz the One. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for your girl. So let's gossip like a diva about this, y'all. And then y'all make sure y'all sound off on the comment section below. This is day 2 of 10 days of Liz the One videos. So Jay Morrison, from what I hear, allegedly, he doesn't even have a high school diploma. He's not college educated, but he's managing your money while being a convicted felon. From what I've heard, from what I'm seeing, from the information that's being put out, that he's been in and out of prison a few times. So he's a convicted felon. And I don't want to hold that against anybody to say that people can't reform, but with his background and what he went to prison for is a problem. So a few years ago, Antonio Moore from Tonetalks did pretty much dissected what, the fun was. And like I said about a lot of these Hotep hustlers, notice that they'll play on emotion. Like, I'm always doing videos about Umar Johnson, at least whenever I can. Okay, anything I can expose to get people to understand that he's a con artist, he's a scammer, I go in on the video. Okay, well, I'm adding Jay Morrison to the list, and I'm trying to get around to Brother Polite, Zaza Ali, and a couple of other people, but I work for a living. Okay, so but with Jay Morrison, like most Hotep hustlers, you'll notice that he'll be trying to play on your emotion, get you in your emotion, so that way, they can get you away from logic and kind of get you into your pockets. So what Jay Morrison did was, instead of logically coming to you and kind of explaining the fund to you and how he would be managing the fund and, what your actual return was, what he did was get a bunch of poor black people that couldn't afford it really emotional to invest in this fund. So you could really, it was a donation from what I'm seeing. It was a donation, but you could invest. I'm going to say this for the purposes of this video. You could invest as little as $500. Well, that was for the poorer people that really didn't have it. But they went out and probably hustled and put together $500 and put it in there, thinking that, this is their way to, get a leg up. Really innocent people that didn't know any better. But what was also in that group were people that had a little more money, middle class people, who could donate some thousands. Now, what's happening is, it's been a while, some years since this, fund has been open, and people can't get their money back. They can't get returns on, like, they're not really seeing where their investment is going. And Jay Morrison seems to be moving the goalposts. Now, I will repeat this. Like I said, Hotep hustlers, they're pretty much the same. They try to get you into your feelings, to get you away from logic, to get you to go into your pockets to give to them. They're really con artists. So what he did was, he called it the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. Okay, he's nowhere near Oklahoma, and we're not back in Tulsa when there was Black Wall Street. But we all know what happens, and Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street kind of like drums up emotions for black people, right? Well, a lot of black people invested that way. So I believe he got anywhere from $12 to $15 million of people's money, most of them being small micro investments of $500 here, $1,000, which is kind of unheard of in a lot of investments. Like, when people invest, like, you really need to have the money to invest. You see what I'm saying? Because you could lose it. But, he's swaggy, rich. So let me just move on. Anyway, Jay Morrison, who is a convicted felon, from what I know, allegedly does not have a high school diploma. And what he went to prison for in the past, not just, allegedly selling drugs, and allegedly even, trying to pull a little real estate scheme before, and to a close friend, did this to a close friend that, kind of considered Jay Morrison family and didn't think that, he would do it to him. he was ill-equipped to do this, but the way he worded it, which, like I said, I'm going to put a link to the video of Antonio Moore's video in the description box. The way he worded it kind of dissolved him of obligations, to pay these people back. But like I said, all it takes is the right person. All you have to do is mess with the right person. And who he messed with was Tony the Closer. From what I'm seeing, there's a channel called False Profits, and then a few YouTubers have done videos on this and done interviews with Tony the Closer. And there's this channel called False Profits, and I'll put a link to that channel in the description box too. Pretty much exposing Jay Morrison and how he ran his company, but Tony the Closer just happens to be a legit businessman, had certain money to invest, was looking to partner with some people and to expand. But when he ripped off Tony the Closer, he wasn't expecting this kind of shitstorm to come his way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just putting you guys onto this. I will elaborate and expand on this story sometime next week because I need to get it all together and I don't want it to be all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the story together, kind of telling you from beginning to current what's happened, how it happened, because I need to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row, and I need to make sure that I'm accurate with the information, because I know how it happened, but I need to articulate how it happened, and I need to put proof and documents in here to show you guys what happened, how it happened, and I think I already said that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but in the meantime, to get you started, I am going to put some videos in the description box. You go watch them. You're going to see Antonio Moore kind of dissect what it is, because from what I'm understanding, Antonio Moore is an attorney, a lawyer. And he kind of dissected what this was and kind of tried to if I can speak, he tried to get a lot of people to stop investing in it, a few years ago, but a lot of people didn't listen. So, like I said, I just hope that none of you invested with Jay Morrison. This is kind of just a PSA video. But like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check me out next Wednesday, because next Wednesday I will have the beginning of, where it started, middle to current. And I don't think that this is going to end well for Jay Morrison. Matter of fact, I know it's not. So, well, I'll just leave it there. Sound off in the comment section. Thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl, Liz the One. Peace out.